out for the last game, I said, hey, you need to chill out. So, yeah, I think 30-some points in the quarter is crazy, though, for sure.
On your right, Dave.
Yeah, you guys took out the world team and you took the old heads from the U.S. Which one was more enjoyable for you personally to have the bragging rights over that group?
Probably being the world team. Yeah.
Why?
I mean, because you know what they say. They say they're the best players in the world. Yeah. So beating them is the best feeling in the world.
Over here on the left side, on the aisle. You got him. Go ahead.
And do you think that this kind of format for the All-Star game can work going forward, given how well it worked today?
Yeah, I think I know they ain't gonna really like take in what I'm saying, but I like this format. I think it makes us compete because it's only 12 minutes, and the three different teams separate the guys. I think really good.
Next in.
And with the start of winning this MVP, can we say that this is going to start a new pattern of MVPs going to your trophy collection?
Yeah, I mean, I think so. I hope so.
Same row in the center.
And you spent a lot of time with a lot of the old heads during the Olympics. What was some of the game that they were able to give you that you were able to impart upon the rest of your what was some of the game that they gave you that you were able to impart to your teammates this year during the All-Star?
I wouldn't say like they ain't give me nothing to tell the All-Stars, but I will say like playing with the USA team, like it taught me about like having a routine, especially when it comes to being on the court. Cause like watching Steph, KD, and Bron every day do the same routine, it's like it's normal for a person to get bored with the same thing, waking up doing this every single day. But I feel like that's what made them great. That's what they taught me for sure.
Back right.
Yesterday we talked about competing and you were like, it is what it is. So what changed? Was it windy?
I told you, windy, yeah.
It was windy and with the format as well?
And the format, yeah, for sure. Yeah. It was really good setup for the All-Star game, I feel like. Yeah.
2 rows up. And just on the right side. Go ahead.
That's crazy. He didn't leave me on the same
great
team.
game, my friend. I'm just curious, in the last game, going against the old heads, what was like the motivational factor for the win?
For the win?
Yeah.
I mean, they beat us the first game. Yeah, they beat us the first game. And we thought we had won the game. Like, we didn't know that it was you play the whole 12 minutes out. We thought it was the first to 40. So I had hit a three to get 40, and we thought the game was over. And then Fox came back and hit a three, and it was like they won. So I kind of felt like, we got weirded out, but it's all good.
4th row in the center.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
LA 28 Olympics are going to be here in a couple of years. I wonder how you think this All-Star game sets the stage for that, and sort of these memories that if this format stays, they'll remember you scoring as many as you did tonight, your MVP, next year and the year following, who knows. What happens if, what do you think this is going to build up to for the LA 28 Olympics?
I don't know what it's going to build up to, but I know it's going to be packed. I know it's going to be a lot of people, and it's going to be fun. Yeah. Yeah.
Anyone else for the final question? We'll go right up here in the front. Just wait for the mic, please.
It's just held on by a couple clips. Take off this upper support. You have to unplug.
Hey, congratulations. I know you've met him before, but President Obama was here. The Obamas was here. Did that give you any extra motivation to play any harder tonight?
Yeah, for sure. You always got to put on the show for he's my favorite person in the world. We was kicking it yesterday. Me and him had a great time yesterday, so I told him I was going to put on the show for him. Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks, everybody. All right. Don, here, first question on the right side in the front on one. Hold on, got a mic for you.
Don here, WAI NBC San Antonio. Dick, you got credit right off the bat from Ant saying you set the tone, and then social media is blowing up saying Wendy did more to save the All-Star game in 10 minutes than they tried to do in 10 years. Why was it important for you to set the tone with the competitiveness?
Not much longer now, and I will also take to the side.
She said I'm tired.
Me too.
I'm tired. I'm tired of this shit.
You will always be a worm.
Just wait and see.
Red Bull gives you wings.
So the respect.
Trying to predict the future is a hazardous occupation. The only thing we can be sure of is that it will be absolutely fantastic. I'm thinking of the incredible breakthrough, the communication satellite. These things will make possible a world in which we can be in instant contact with each other wherever we may be. When that time comes, the whole world will have shrunk to a point.
The most important part of every job is obviously providing the best roof possible. We do that because of our ownership. Chris and I have been in construction for over 50 years. We've seen the right way to do things. We've seen the wrong way to do things. We have all this experience that leads us to provide the white glove service that we wish we would have as consumers when we have a trade performed at our house.
So everything is back together. The system is completely blended. New laser, new radiator hose, new radiator, oil change, and a new
To make it more fun.
because the check engine light was on.
I think it was pretty good. You know, you got a guy for wide for 30. Getting a shot. No, it was pretty good display of basketball, better than last year, in my opinion. It was fun.
You're ahead of schedule. You've been doing great. Number 2 in the West. You're showing today, I think 34 points in the 2 games combined. D. Fox hitting the game winner in the other game. Good showing for San Antonio.
Yeah, for sure. Having 2 guys out there, I mean, it means something. I'm excited to go back with my team. The weekend was fun. But I'm excited to rest a little bit and go back to my team.
Over here.
Victor, I know it's an all-star game. We all know it's an all-star game. Do you ever lose yourself in the game to the point where you're like really competitive? Like after that last 3 against the young USA team in overtime, like you stomped off in the other direction. That just looked like you were really losing yourself in that.
Yeah, it was our second time allowing a 3 when we shouldn't have of the game. It was really 1 quarter, so I mean, I would have expected us to be smarter right here. So it's disappointing, but yeah, I think being honest with ourselves is good, and when it's a game we love, you know, it's a game I personally cherish. So being competitive is the least I can do.
That shot going after everything raised the level of competition in the game, that you were bringing it so everybody else had to bring it so that they wouldn't be embarrassed by you.
Of course, it played a part in it, but I wasn't the only one getting blocks. There was a good amount of blocks in the first game. I think we were going to the rim, and we weren't kicking out the ball enough in the first game. But yeah, for sure. Like, say somebody blocks me or somebody gets blocked, on the other end, you don't want to let the opponent score, you know what I mean? You block you to the space, so of course it raises the level.
Last one. There's been so much conversation about who wants to take over and be the face of the league, and nobody has really stepped forward and said, I want to do it. Is that something that you feel like there's a void that I can feel? Do you see that?
Yeah, I see that. I see what you're trying to make me say too, but like, I feel like it's not something. It's something that's gonna be natural, of course. I mean, obviously, social media, NBA can promote whoever they want, but at the end of the day, it's gonna be the best players and who the people ask for. You know, it's not, like being the face of the league. It's not something. It's something that can be manufactured, but only to some extent. And like it's only gonna be the best players. So this is why it's all about being the face of the league is the byproduct. And I'm saying that like somebody being the face of the league would just be the byproduct of their basketball level.
On your right, second row.
Victor, would you want to see this format continue? And also, how do you block out of your mind, you know, the fear of injury going all out like that?
I feel like you can't really block it out. So I mean, I feel like you could, but it could be a waste of energy. I think you should need to be okay. With your ability, I mean, I chose to step on the court. It means I'm 100%, you know. And the format, yeah, I liked it. I wouldn't be against this format in the future.
Yeah, I'll be saying for you, Bobby.
And I wouldn't be against a regular East versus West either.
Jared?
Can you take me through what you were thinking when you guys lost at that very first game? You kind of did a lap around the court and you looked pretty upset.
Yeah, no, I mean, we had already conceded a 3 when we should have stayed home, no threes. What we were saying was no threes because that's what they needed twice in the game, so I mean, it's disappointing.
Un throwback?
Okay, go ahead. Les émotions, on t'a vu, voilà, t'énerver, mais faire aussi un très gros match, jouer vraiment à fond. Les émotions, ce que tu ressentais sur un parquet, c'était comme pendant un match normal, on va dire. T'as réussi à ressentir ça?
Non, pas vraiment. Pas comme un match normal, parce qu'il n'y a pas autant d'implications tactiques. Mais toutes les fois où dans ma jeunesse j'ai joué au basket en dehors de mon équipe, c'était pareil. C'est un match de basket. Si j'étais un random et que j'allais jouer au playground, je jouais de la même manière.
Je me répète, on n'était pas là au début, mais tu t'avais promis de ramener de l'intensité dans ce match et d'emporter tout le monde avec toi. Est-ce que tu as vu les matchs qu'on a vus, à part le premier peut-être, est-ce que tu as l'impression d'avoir gagné ce combat?
Pour connaître vraiment la réponse, il faudrait que le temps passe un petit peu et que je regarde les images, mais c'était beaucoup plus plaisant que l'année dernière. J'ai trouvé que le basket proposé était pas mal. Ouais. On a un gars comme Kawhi qui marque 30 points, je sais pas combien au premier match, mais 30 points au deuxième. Bon là, ça veut dire quelque chose. Mais pour moi, c'était assez plaisant de jouer ce match. Voilà, il y avait plus d'intensité. Tactiquement, on était un petit peu plus concentrés aussi. Moi, j'ai essayé de jouer sur aussi les forces de mes coéquipiers, voilà. Mais bon, ça n'a pas suffi.
Fourth row on the left.
How would you describe playing with Denny Abdia during this experience, and just how's he viewed around the league at this point in the step he's taken this year?
How's he viewed? Takes a lot of free throws, so playing against him. I haven't played against him this year, but advice is to not defend without fouling. And I mean, I don't know how many minutes I shared with him in the court, but as I was saying before, I mean, today was a pretty fun experience. I think what we displayed basketball-wise was solid, and it shows on the results. I mean, it was close games with intensity.
Ramona, back right.
Vic, just your thoughts on Kawhi Leonard out there, 31 points in 12 minutes. And on one, did you almost want to raise your hand?
What you doing?
Pick him up, full court.
Sorry, can you repeat?
Did you almost want to raise your hand and say, I'm going to pick
what
that guy
y'all
up full court?
So I don't think I've ever picked any guy up full court in my life, but
what's it?
So today was not going to be the day. But yeah, no, I was guarding him for sure. Tried my best. Because also, I mean, I'm one of the smallest on the court.